There's a mews near where I live which runs along the backs of the buildings and is filled with cars and workshops and garages, and it's got great character. It's got real historical charm, but it's not your typical street frontage. And some of these places have amazing little gap sites that would fit a tiny house. And sometimes you see that maybe somebody has built a little house in one of these gap sites, but they often do a traditional house look with the doors and the windows and the little roof. And it just looks so out of place in this context. So for this video, I've designed a totally enclosed tiny house that could fit on a gap site in any area that's not typically residential. And for this reason, it has no windows, but it does have very beautiful views. So the idea behind this tiny house is that it's like a cabin in the city. It's a single-story building that could be an infill between two other small buildings, or it could just stand on its own, but it has no windows on any of the walls. I've shown it here between some old workshops, and it's almost like a shadow between the buildings. It's kind of a nothing. So it's black, it's all timber frontage, and the only decorative element is the fact that you get this contrast between the horizontal timber cladding and the vertical timber cladding on the gate. That's all. And then you go inside through this gate and you enter a secret garden. You get this internal courtyard, and the whole interior of the building looks out onto this internal courtyard. And so while all of this area is covered by a sloping roof coming down this way, you get sunlight coming in through here, you can grow plants in here, you can get to see the rain, you get to enjoy the different times of day. But it's totally private. No one else can see this except you. It's like a little secret haven. So you can imagine sitting on your sofa, sitting in this living area at night time, and you could slide back all those doors, fold them back, and this whole area becomes like an outdoor space. So it could be raining in here, and you could be sitting looking out on the rain falling on the leaves of your plants. Or you could be having breakfast here, and you've got this roof light over the top because this is the deepest part of the building. And you can be wandering in and out of your garden from the table or from the kitchen. So with the plan layout, this is the bridging area internally between the living spaces and the bedroom and bathroom area. It's the main circulation area, which means it's just the area you walk through a lot, but it also doubles as the kitchen space and the entrance area. So it's just sort of efficiency of footprint, really. And I also put all the storage in one place. So there's the kitchen area with cupboards and appliances, then a small utility cupboard for the washing machine, and above that is a wardrobe with clothes hanging space in it. And then other storage you have is hidden under the bed, and you get a little bit behind the head of the bed. A few shelves for decorative things instead of a bedside table, and some cupboards above that. And then for your little shower room, you've got a roof light over the top of the shower, so you get that really nice feeling of being able to look up into the sky while you're showering and feeling like you're outside. And also the position of it means you can stand in the shower and you can look out onto your garden. And because there are no windows, there's no direct view to the street, it means you're totally private. So you could have all of this drawn back and you can feel like you're outside. You've got the sun coming in and you've got the view straight to your plants. And the same with this bed, this little nook for your bed. I've kind of created layers of privacy. So even though you can sit here in the living area and you can see the bed directly through these glass screens, having the planting here creates a sort of threshold, a layer of privacy. And if you need even more privacy, you've got the curtain that you can pull all the way across the bed to hide it away completely. In terms of materials, I decided to clad the whole interior with timber because it sits in contrast to the outside of the building, which is just black. And the idea of the black is that it just sort of disappears in its context, sort of a nothing, in contrast to any sort of busyness and mess outside. And then you step inside and you've got the warmth of the plants and the warmth of the timber, and it just enhances this safe, cozy feel. And then the only bit of the external materials brought inside are in the hearth, sitting under the little stove, where you've got the black bricks that I've used in the courtyard, just stepping inside. So when all of this folds back, that fireplace, even though it's inside, it feels like it's outside. And that's it. I hope you like it. If you do, it would be great if you'd join me as a subscriber, and also hit the like button and let me know in the comments what you think of this house. What do you love? What don't you like? What else would you like to see? See you soon.